Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi channel. This is Sanem. Like, comment, subscribe. Probably this might encourage, bring a smile on you or not. Probably some of you are like, what's the point? What's the point of this news? Why are you even telling us about this news? Because I mean, no one cares. Our management doesn't care. Our coach doesn't care. Our players, they don't care anymore. So why are you telling us about this news? At the end of the day, I must do what I must do. So I must tell other things. So there are news, and these news, I mean, it's like it's an update and a continuation of stories that you've been talking about, stories that you've been seeing on the media, and positions that need to be addressed that we have spoken about before. And now there are updates on those news that a couple of players that we are eyeing. But I don't know. Now, really, I don't know. Like now, really, I don't know if it's the right time to talk about this news or not. Now, why I'm saying this? We talk about this news. Who has identified these players? Is it the coach who's currently there, which is Coach Johnson as interim coach, whom he claims that he's not interim coach? Who's identified these players? Is it the management? Do they even know what kind of players suit our style? What is our style? So we keep on eyeing players because they are performing well at their teams. When they come to us, will they continue playing that type of football? I mean, these guys that we are eyeing, they are doing very well. Like you know most of them, if not all of them. They are doing well in their respective clubs, but when they come to Kaizer Chiefs, will they still continue on the same level? Or will they, when they come, they see that they are rotten potatoes that is gonna ruin everyone? They'll rot everyone. Will they then succumb and conform to what is already there at Kaizer Chiefs, or will they come with a different mindset? How do you pick players? How do you choose players? How do you scout players? Do you check their behavior? Do you check their mentality? Do you even do like interviews to check a player, like ways of vision, how's your vision? Where do you see yourself in so many years? Are you here to stay, or this is like a passage you are passing by to go to overseas? Like, how do we rate, how do we rather identify these players, and how do you scout them, and how do you sign them? Do we say, okay, this player will come and add value to our team on and off the field, or we're just looking on the field? And what happens if off the field he's not performing, he's not living right, is a problem, troublesome person? Yeah, our team needs football people. Like, our team need football people, football brains, people who have played the game, people who know how to do their job. At the current moment, I don't think we have those people. So there are 4 PSL players that we are linked to. And this is another thing. I believe that proper scouting, it entails you going outside your country, going outside the league that you are playing in, so that you go and uproot a player who has a potential that is similar, or has a potential of replacing what you have, or coming with something different. So therefore, it takes a person who has an eye for talent, who will go out there and say that, hey, there's a player who can replace Nengomash. We have never replaced Nengomash. So what kind of a player was Nengomash? Let me look at the videos. This is where we lack, and therefore this is the kind of player that you're looking for. Okay, now that you have identified this player, the age of this player, his living style, like how is he living outside the pitch when he's not at work? How is he living? Is he living right? Okay, sharp. How many years this guy will be here? How many years will this guy be here? Do we have even the environment that is conducive enough to develop this player? Wait. Do we have a player who develop young players? Do we have the player who develop young players and give young players a chance? Oh, we want experienced coaches, but who don't play young players, who don't give young or youth players a chance. I don't know if you get me, understand where I'm going with this. So we are only linked with PSL players. I don't hear anything about foreign players. I don't hear anything about MDC players. I don't hear anything about Motsipe League players. I don't hear anything. It's PSL, PSL, PSL. Proven. Yes, these players will not take time for them to adjust into Kaizer Chiefs because they know the league already, which is like it gives that advantage. But sometimes we spend money unnecessary because we only look at these players whom once they are linked with Kaizer Chiefs, their prices will skyrocket, will sky up, like will just be like ridiculous. Like these players will be inflated. Like you never know like how you just got here in the PSL, only played one season and all of a sudden you are worth 15 million. Like really in the PSL, when the PSL on its own, the prize money that you get is 15 million and you are worth the league's money, like on the real. But yeah, let me tell you the names of these players. It's an old article. It was written now in March, last week, March 29, 2024. These are the players that you are linked with. The 2023-2024 season is coming from, it's coming from mabunda.com. I think it's from Pagati or something. Mabunda is from Pagati. I don't know, but yeah, I'll tell you the names. I mean, these are names shouldn't be shocking you because these are the guys that you know and these are the guys that you've been linked with for a long time now. 2023-2024 season is slowly edging to its end. Kaizer Chiefs will face another transfer window with high expectations to sign top players. Kaizer Chiefs have had another season to forget. The problems have included a list of failed player signings and technical staff calls. The upcoming transfer window will offer a new chance to correct these mistakes. 4 players linked with Kaizer Chiefs. Anyone who has been following this website and Amakhosi news have picked up a couple of players Chiefs targeting. The list includes fullback from Stellenbosch and 3 forwards from Pulugwane, Sekokune, and Cape Town Spurs. Number 1, this is the guy that I like, and yesterday he played very well. Oh, now when you get this news, it will be like Friday. So this is a guy that plays for Stellis and who performed very well and who's been performing very well. And I've been saying that he's a guy we should look for and he should be an ideal replacement for Hlant. Fawaz Basadin, who's 27, he's a left back, Stellenbosch. He's a free kick specialist. He's a dribbler of the ball, he's comfortable on the ball. He can link well with his teammates, doesn't rush passes, doesn't just boom, kick the ball so that we don't concede, or doesn't kick the ball so that we are not under pressure and whatnot. He has like pinpoint passes. He plays for Stellenbosch. Oswin Apolis, he's 22, he's a forward. He's a winger. He's playing for Pulugwane City. I remember watching him and I came back here and I was like, this guy reminds me of Champul, the way he runs, his stature, him being direct, not fearful, but he's going exactly to an opponent, takes on the player, across the ball, cuts inside, scores the goals. And I watched him not so long ago for Bafana Bafana. He did not play in the AFCON that much, but the time that he played, I think he played for about 20 minutes or 12 minutes. When he came on, he changed the complexion of the game. I was like, I wonder why this guy we are not signing. I wonder why this guy is not spoken about that much, and we're only talking about other players because probably they're playing for big teams. But this guy, we are not talking much about him, and he's a marvel to watch, and his age is on his side. I think in the current team, we don't have a winger who is like him in the mold of Jabupule, in a sense that he's okay. Yeah, you can say you have in Saile because he's direct like Saile. He can cross the ball. You can say, yeah, he's more like Saile, but other than Saile, do you have a player who can take on players? Not a player always, when they have the ball, they want to pass it back. But a player who take on players, go forward, take players, score, create. Do you have such a wing? Pule mode is different in such a way. He's not the player who can take on players, but now in the game you find him taking on players. But we know that Sahil is going to take on players, look down, take on players, get the ball, look down, take on players. Like he's that kind of even this guy is like that. But also this one is good in such a way that his final ball is not too bad. Like his final ball is not too bad. So this is the guy for me in all, not let me not say in this list because they're coming from different positions, because this one is going to help us, Basadin is going to help us to have competition and will be a long-term replacement for Hlant. You know that Mashiana can't take that first 11, but this one will challenge it. So Basadin, sure. This one can come and challenge Modi. Modi is also not young anymore. I think by next season is going to be 32 if I'm not mistaken. He's not young anymore, and we need a player who's going to take on players. We need a player who will take over from them. Like this guy can play for Kaizer Chiefs for 8 years or so. He's 22. He's 22. So he's 22. If he plays until he's 30, he's going to give us 8 seasons. If not 8 seasons or 8 years, it's going to give us even more. So this is a great investment for me. And then we have Elias Makwana. This is a guy who scored against the friendly that you played. Was it Algeria? Yes. That game against Algeria. He's been doing well. He's one of those guys that who can take on players. He's speedy and he's a goal scorer as well. And yeah, Dr. Khumalo came out, the club legend came out and said this guy is a marvel to watch. This is a guy that big teams should be eyeing or looking at. We know that he was speaking about Kaizer Chiefs. So if a legend compliments you that you are playing very well and you should go to the big teams, there we are. This guy is like, yeah, a guy that we can go to another winger. We need to think long term. Like, yes, the other players who've been frozen out, guys like your Potan has been frozen out. We don't see him at all. So do you replace those players? Do you sit down, or does the management sit down and say that there we made a mistake and therefore we need to rectify it? We can rectify it in this window and get another player who is in the same mold as the guy we bought who did not really perform. Mokwana can give us that. Eshi Cupido is a different one. Eshi Cupido, remember when he was still in the Motsipe, he's 22 as well. When he was still there when they were still playing in Motsipe, he said that, look, sure, I want to go and play for these big teams, but my preferred team is Orlando Pirates. I don't know why he said Pirates, but he said that if he was to leave Cape Town Spurs, it would be Orlando Pirates. For now, his head where he's at, but if an opportunity was to arise to leave, we'll leave for Pirates. But has Pirates shown the interest? Do they still want him if they ever showed an interest? So therefore, here's an opportunity for us to pounce on this opportunity. Yes, players have a say on what's going to happen in terms of them moving the next chapter of their lives. As you know that we first approach the player if he has an interest, and then you go and speak to the team. Bad. Some people, especially here in South Africa, they go to the team. They don't speak to the player, and then you hear as a player that, hey, I'm no longer going to be playing for Kaizer Chiefs anymore. How? Since when? I know the agent has signed already, the management has signed, or the management have signed already, they agree, and then what do you say? Already the agent says that, you know what, dude, they don't want you here anymore, and they've agreed to sell you to this other club. Then the agent says that rather take this opportunity for you than for you to be frozen out like so and so. Then the player actually goes there, and then to find that the environment is not that bad, and then end up liking the team. Oh, some people, they don't know how massive our club is, and therefore they end up not wanting to play for our teams. This guy is young, he's 22. And he can say that, nah, I don't want to play there because Kaizer Chiefs hasn't won trophies in a long time. But also they fail to see that this could be an opportunity for me to really take this club to where it belongs. Do they want the ready-made, or do they want to be part and parcel of those who make history? What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? For me, I would say these guys, all of them, and I'll add there a keeper. And yeah, I'll add there a keeper. For me, I would say for now, Vuma is one of our best keepers and he's been performing very well. With that said, still we still need a competition. I mean, Kune is back. It's no longer he's not longer suspended. He's back. He's fighting for his position, and I don't like Peterson, not because of his blunders and all, but now he's like, yeah, he's too arrogant, and now he's acting as if he's a coach. And we were told that they dealt with him, they set him down, but doesn't look like they set him down because he's still coaching on the touchline. You'll find him standing there with Johnson instructing the players and Shepard there instructing his own players. Like, he lacks discipline at the moment, and therefore I would love him to leave our club. I'm out. Bye. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Are these the players that we should be looking at? Is age on their side? What have you seen about them? Who excites you the most in all these players? For me, it's Amakhosi. He excites me greatly. He excites me. Who can make an impact for you? Let me know. I'm out. Suddenly here. Bye.